worst allergies, bro.
I'm talking about that whole summer was ruined because like allergies. I'd be outside for a little bit, for like an hour or two, and I had to come back in the house because I just felt bad. They
Oh
probably
God,
boosted
I used to
your.
take an
They
asthma
probably
pump.
boosted your. They probably used to boost your immune system. They probably boosted you up,
I
gave you
was
some
born, but they
bionic.
put fucking tubes in my ears.
I
Nah, they
heard
not.
about that with somebody else. I heard about that shit.
I don't got them in there no more. They took them out, but I don't know what the fuck.
Motherfucker had to open up them ears. Can't hear shit. That's why I said like he can't hear shit now.
Johnny Crack.
They ain't have no ear holes. They made you ear holes, bro. What the fuck?
But I ordered some jeans, but them shit's gas. That's a nose.
I think my people
I
never
got a
told me
Georgia
anything
shirt too,
like
cause you
that,
know Georgia
so
finna win. I
so
gotta really rep.
I think I must have been a
My
pretty normal
bandwagon from
baby
Clemson.
then, cause like you would know stuff like that if you had stuff like that. They'd tell you. And nobody never tell me stuff like that, so I guess I was normal, little normal ass nigga. But now I'm talking about some. Uh, uh, I never really. I have a strong, like a really, really, really strong immune system because I used to eat dirt. Nah, it's fun. I was fun. But nah, I don't know. My immune system pretty solid though. I don't really get, you feel me, sick and shit like that. The only time I really get sick is from other people, bro. I don't never be the reason why people get sick. I get it from other people, bro. Like people at school really come to school knowing that they sick and still come.
Eagles, Eagles tried to hang in there with me the other day.
Like people really come to school trying to leave in second block talking about
They be dedicated to their craft. That nigga ass now. Yeah, that teammate sound like a L man's to me. Why do you think y'all gonna draft the end so bad? Whether you like it or not, bro. Whether you like it or not, they might take a QB. I got y'all taking a QB for the second time. Oh, that Kenny dude. That nigga real. That Kenny dude real though. Let's chill, bro. Let's chill on that demon work. Eagles is fucking 9-6.
oh, what the nigga?
Bro, what's wrong with that nigga, bro?
Shut up, meatball. Your ass still got cat butter in your ass.
What's up, bro?
Jay, you don't know how to whistle, do you? That's a sad story, bro. Then you just learn how to do it or something?
Nigga, I've been knew how to whistle. Steve got the road, nigga, bro. Nigga said I lost my sauce. Alright, this how you do it, cuz. This how you do it. Open your, do the little whistle thing with your mouth, but make it a little wider, and then lick your lips. And then let me fuck your, nah, let me chill. What the hell? The fuck, man?
Ugh. Alright, it's really time to go. Alright.
What? Nigga, not. Yeah, nigga.
What's Cece at?
Work.
What the day?
Wednesday.
She work Tuesday and Wednesday.
What?
I thought she work Tuesday and Wednesday.
And 2 more days this week.
Clean that room up.
How many rooms? Y'all boys. Man, y'all boys tune in, man. If he loses, I think I'll put him out the playoffs. I don't know, though.
so now it's time to try Cardi B too. She said, I don't dance now. I make money move. When I ate it, felt pretty good. Alright, now it's time to try the Notorious B.I.G. cookout bar.
Well, this building holds just north of
Hey,
80,000.
Biddy Bobby, Biddy Bobby, popping, piss popping, nitty mopping, witty whopping, Biddy Bobby. My money long like a pickpocket, pickpocket. Break you while you're in the party, boy. I'll punch you in the head.
To match up with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, Ethan. I'm gonna go on his phone. Let's go. I'm kicking that ball off. Hey, Ethan, man, come tune into that live stream with your trash stuff.
From FedEx Field, taking it about the 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington
Chase Young
rush gets home. Chase Young, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
I don't know what's wrong with him, Bucko.
Right. Well, this is Smith with the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I can run whatever defense I want anytime in this league. What am I rolling through all these trash defenses for? Go to what works,
able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Kaepernick.
Oh yeah, he's selling with that shit. He jumped up so far back.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
What,
2nd and 11. Here's Kaepernick to throw. That's caught by the UCLA product. It's Caleb Wilson. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
He actually threw that shit, and I didn't
Coverage
pick
unit
it.
out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3.
Perfect.
Now Kaepernick again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this pass broken up.
Gotta pick
the contact, well timed there. And now 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by Elliott is good. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
So what that nigga
How about what he just got done there? But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, Heineke. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
He can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw, Heineke. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Heineke now from the 50. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
The play fake, and now Heineke. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing
Ethan, are you in the playoff race?
2nd and 7.
You in the playoff race? Are you in the playoff race? Yeah.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw.
Nah, he ain't join that one. You want to join another league either?
Play stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
They'll run with Gibson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Give me one of those.
They'll try to run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. His 21st touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hard to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we
I hate Derrick Henry, bro. I really do.
We can't do that. That's a
this nigga is what's gonna keep this dude in the game every time, bro.
They've got to feel good about that.
That's the only thing that he can actually move the ball with. His throwing game is trash.
Can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Hey, I'll send it to you, Ethan.
Back-to-back good
This a legend
plays.
league, Ethan.
Move on first down. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch
to
the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley.
Not a first. That's not a first.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Ooh. Okay.
They'll run for it with Love. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for
a first down. They still don't.
Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did. Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick.
Picky. He threw on the Brandon Eccles. I'm glad I put him in.
Picked off down at the 10. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department?
I'm glad he threw that pick
right now because in NFL parlance, he's a 3rd-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it a 2nd down. A handoff running left is Gibson. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
God, his brothers back there did, man. Not me. No, they said them little niggas look like me.
And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
You don't know who you know, bro. I don't think.
first
Yeah, I should
down
have took
throw
the
for
car.
Heineke. They'll
That
give
would've been a
this to
smart play.
Coleman. Coleman, the first down and a little extra. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Kind of an odd schedule this year. These two teams getting their 2 games in very late in the season.
What did you order there?
What you mean?
Huh?
What you mean?
Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Again, it's Heineke. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a first and goal.
Gibson. And we'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. One more time with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah.
And now off to the races down the right side. A big play there for Philly.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it and
Oh, I'm bad, bro.
so good. He knows
This
how to
nigga
take the
gone.
ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
That's a
Took
good
a
throw,
shot
bro.
there
Why
on
ain't I
first
get it?
down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10.
Ignore what I just said. Ignore that I even said that. I don't know what I'm saying.
Here's Heineke. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Heineke to throw it. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Coleman. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw is Heineke. Flush to his right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Heineke. Eluding the pressure right. They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Heineke. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
He got a boom guard a 95 speed Terry McLaurin. Like, I'm going to keep throwing him that rock.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt, they'll be all in. But how would you like to... of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Off the play fake, Heineke slings this deep from McLaurin. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Rosas' kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. two quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Heineke flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Heineke. Will be incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. To throw, Kaepernick. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half.
Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes like this.
I need to tell McLaurin broke a tackle and walked it in.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
do Russell Wilson already have an X factor?
They're fine with that, and they force
I'm giving him Bazooka for sure.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Pressure, and down he goes. Montez Sweat has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. But he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken right at the 35. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
No, I got the power.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. 2nd and 6. Gibson again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Heineke. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Henry running right through it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, that shit dumb as fuck.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the 2nd level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
I said you better block.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run with Love. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, They've got to pay it off with some points.
Play action. Now
fully on all the leads.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Kaepernick now to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. The tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
But the whole time I'm in country.
They'll run for it with Henry. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On play action, Heineke. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, but if I die, it won't be one.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The Eagles on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat racking up sack number 12 for him. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I really don't know. Now
Kaepernick, gotta have this one. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. Down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a
You got that thing on you.
1st and 20. They go play action. Now Heineke. Escaping the pressure right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. They have the nice cushion. They just want to.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Well, that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. Fighting through. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I ain't hurt, baby.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Hands up, man.
That's Thomas. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Heineke's receiver ground. He's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Blackheart, mastic on it.
The 15. It's 1st and 10.
Right, game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Overdose. You can't take back. No.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across.
But I don't need a hand when I'm running up business. Real business.
And the Eagles are going to take over.
We're flying over my fun for a minute.
At their own 5-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
We're going to burn them for this. Leave them there we miss.
But still a huge hill to climb.
I'm a former
three-score deficit and time fading. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Kaepernick.
Send it to him over hot it. Man, I got to when he got it.
They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Chase Young.
Stop playing out. Stop focus. Got him up.
Number 17 for him now on the year. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down.
Hands up, nigga. Let's go.
Defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I've been running to the money, so they reach my phone.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory.
Yeah, man, I got
as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Flush to his right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Heineke now. Eluding the pressure right. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Tanner Muse in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington.
See how deep Vermic is. Nigga, Nick Street for real.
2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Rosas now to add the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Hey, what a chopper got.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait.
He's got a man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Philly.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Love. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Now you don't deserve a break. Not even a choker chain. Even about these show, I feel a lot of these
stuff. This is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but
turn 23
this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
So a victory here for the Washington football team. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Washington, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with one game remaining. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Y'all boys saw that green flag. That's way too loaded. Try me over and over. I love your ass. Why don't she don't see? I was thinking about yeah, I seen him.
This quarterback become 90 fucking 7 speed and you just want to run around all fucking day. Damn, bro, that game was on me. How the fuck? I got two eye happy with Devontae Adams in that fucking house. My ass didn't watch the whole thing. I just threw it for. I'm seeing the nigga following Devontae. In my head, I'm saying don't pass it. But I see Devontae hot as hell. He break off his man. The nigga not open. When he's open for a little bit, but Aaron Rodgers throw the ball so sure. I'm knowing I'm finna go up there. But I still throw the bullshit. Shit crazy. It's all the same. I didn't even watch the whole play, bro. I got too fucking eye happy with Devontae fucking Adams. I draw that in the field. That dumb shit. Too damn eye happy. And Marquez, ass Kellen fucking busted his ass. Busted Marlon ass. I would have gave him 2 more seconds. That was a team fucking lead. I could see it. Boom, bust his ass. You get that 2 more seconds. He's not developing into that route. He's fucking 95 speed, but I didn't think it. I can't lie. I just seen Devontae Adams and said, fuck it, let me throw this. Fuck it, let me throw this. Because he's open for a little bit. As soon as you throw that ball there, that's a pick. Look at Marquez. Look at fucking Lazard. Everybody's open. But I throw some dumb shit. It ain't good. I was good.
Terrell Owens want to come back to the league. Terrell Owens want to come back to the league. You heard me, bruh. I'm dead ass, bruh. He's literally trying to get a tryout for the Bucks, bruh. I'm not. I will see you this, bruh. ESPN ain't posting it for nobody. He said, I feel like I can contribute with the knowledge I have. Then they showing a highlight reel of him with no pads on, running and catching the ball, bro, on a corner who not playing up for real. How old is that nigga? I gotta see his age. Nigga, he's 48. He's 48.
What the fuck? Too damn eye happy, bro. Too damn eye happy.
never know. If he changes, they might go up. Yes.
I'm not gonna get paid for what days? I'll go back to school. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I don't want to get not paid.
Think about that, people. That's a 5 days.
Wait, my what?
It's a 5 days, man. Now you go back Monday.
Oh, no, I don't got work on the 10th. Hold on. I gotta check. I gotta check now. Why is my schedule weird? Not scheduled? Yeah. What you mean with days I don't get paid? So what day you gonna put I go back? Alright.
Alright, damn. I'm just tired as hell. Nigga, really.